How was your hotel?
Fine. I'm sorry I didn't stay last night.
Oh, I've been kept in the dark over this for 12 years. What's another night?
I could see you were angry. I can see you're angry now.
I want to know why you didn't tell me I had a grandson.
It wasn't easy.
Easier than telling me, though, evidently.
When I realised I was pregnant, my marriage to Mike was over. I didn't want anything more to do with him. If he'd known about Adam, he'd have hounded us until he got access or even custody.
Yes, that's why you didn't tell him. It's why you didn't tell me I don't understand.
I had to be absolutely sure that he would never find out.
So you didn't trust me? I did everything I could to stop you marrying that man.
I know!
Do you honestly think I'd have told him anything that would have given him a claim on you?
Yeah, but you could have told somebody else. He could have found out that way.
I'm a father, for goodness sake. If you can't trust me, who can you trust?
Well, that's just it. Trust is something you get with families that are close, happy. We never really had that with you, did we? Maybe that's why I couldn't tell you.
Hey, any takers?
Why interested?
Depends. What are you asking for it?
$3.50 a month. What are we paying now?
$2.60.
What for?
Crummy flat, damp, rough area.
So you're gonna have to pay more than that if you want something better.
I know that. Could have a look at it, I suppose. Any chance of lending us the keys?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Is this a good idea?
Why?
Well, we already work in each other's pockets.
Oh, but we won't know till we try, will we? Anybody in?
Well, my mum's in and out packing. Go on, then. And no taking the mickey out the family photos.
What's the matter with you? You look like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Do I?
Hey, you're not falling out with Maria again already, have you?
Oh, no. Closer than ever. In fact, we're hoping to get a bit closer tonight, if you know what I mean.
Oh, right, got you.
Well, if you've got any advice, like, man to man, I'd be grateful.
Mate, where to start? There's no rules, there's no secrets. You just got to make the last feel special.
Well, how do you do that?
Well, just be yourself, let nature take its course.
And that works for you, does it?
Well, yeah, I used to think so, but then I'm no expert. I used to think everything was great with me and my missus, but she obviously had other ideas.
Well, what happened between you and her?
Yeah, well, let's just say that I wandered, among other things. So I might not be the best person to talk to. Why don't you talk to Kev, eh? He's a man of the world.
Can't do that, he's my boss.
Sorry to interrupt. I've just left a few bits and bobs in the living room. Is it all right if I go through?
Sure, you know the way.
Right. Hiya. You all right, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
So, just a few words so we know where we stand. Now, I know you'll all have your own opinions of me. I don't flatter myself in that respect. But I think you'll find I'm a very fair employer. You do right by me and I'll do right by you. And anyone who doesn't fancy it can leave now.
You keeping me on then?
So long as you come to me and not Ken Barlow with your problems, I'll let bygones be bygones, Edna.
Fair enough.
Anybody else? Good. Well, we'll drink to that then, shall we? Now, when I'm not around, Gina will be in charge. OK, Gina?
Yeah, fine by me.
Anybody got a problem with that?
No.
What about you, Betty? You happy?
I'll give it a go, as long as nobody interferes in my kitchen while I'm cooking.
You all heard her, and Betty's got my full support there. Toya, any problems at your end?
Only that I don't really fancy living here on my own. It's a bit spooky at night.
Right, I'll see what I can do about that. Edna, you any worries?
Well, not really, no. Still a thankless task having to keep this pub clean. A new boss won't change that. State of them urinals sometimes, not to mention what you find in the ladies.
Good, so no change there then. But the main thing is that you are happy. Because happy staff means happy punters. So let's raise our glasses, shall we? To a happy ship.
Happy
Happy
ship.
ship.
Cheers, girls.
Very nice.
Nice, isn't it? Well, if you ask me, you've been bought cheap.
Did they look unhappy, Liz?
No.
So it worked then, didn't it?
So you're saying it's all Ken's fault?
No, it's not as simple as that.
You're saying you didn't trust me?
Never to breathe a word to anyone that you had a grandson. No, I didn't trust you. Never to go and buy him a birthday card at the cabin without telling Rita. Never to tell your wife or girlfriend. Never to put his cards on the mantelpiece where everybody could read them. No, how could anyone be trusted?
So if Peter hadn't come back, I still wouldn't know.
Peter hadn't said anything to you. No.
You'd have just gone on shutting me out.
It was you who did the shutting out.
Oh, no, that's not fair. I know I've not been the world's best father, but...
How often do you get in touch with either of us? We get Christmas and birthday cards, the odd phone call, that's it.
Well, I thought you were happy on your own. I thought that's how you wanted it.
Well, that's just an excuse. You could have had more contact if you wanted.
Well, if I'd known you had a child...
You'd have started out with good intentions and then just drifted away like you always do.
I think you're being very hard on him.
Really? How often do you get in touch with Tracy or Daniel? When was the last time you rang either of them? It's the same with us. Don't blame me if you feel shut out, Dad. You reap what you sow. Well?
Oh, nice place. Shame about the rent.
Well, you won't find anywhere else cheaper.
Oh, and that's why it's been snapped up, is it? That sign's been up there for over 2 weeks.
Well, it's New Year, isn't it? You know, things are slow.
For buying and selling, yeah, but good rentals don't hang about. Don't matter what time of year it is.
Well, fine, I'll find somebody else.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. I mean, why would you want somebody in there when you can have it sitting empty for 2 months? And it's not as if your mum needs any money now she's out of work. Oh, come on, you're going to have to lower it sooner or later.
We'll see what I can do.
And were you never once tempted to tell me?
Of course I was. Especially in the early days. Life isn't easy as a single mum. But then I made more friends, I settled in, and the longer I kept it a secret, the harder it was to tell you.
Does he know about me?
Thinks we fell out years ago.
Not hard to believe since you never got in touch, is it?
Yes, I think we've got the point. I still think Ken had a right to know about Adam. And Mike, come to that.
Trust you to take Mike's side.
What happened between Mike and me happened years ago.
That's below the belt.
Would it have been so awful to tell him?
It would to me, yes.
Does Adam know about Mike?
No. He thinks he walked out when he was small and that we've lost touch.
You see, it's Adam you've shortchanged as much as Ken, playing God like this. He's had to grow up without half his family.
The half that would have bickered over him and let him down. The fact is, he's a happy boy and a well-adjusted one. We've done very well on our own, thank you.
I've had Murchison's on the phone. They seem to think you're with them this afternoon.
Well, why do you think I'm all dressed up?
Well, you can't be there and run this place, can you?
I can keep me hand in. I'll only be gone a couple of hours and Gina can look after this place.
So everything's all right.
Yeah, now the gripes are sorted.
And you're managing okay?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Michael.
So, any more ideas?
Well, I think you're right. I think we should move.
That's great.
Yeah, and of course, if I'm serious about this, then I will use the money from the house to buy somewhere new.
Oh, that's fantastic,
Yeah,
Sam.
but the only thing is...
here we go.
No, hang on a minute, Danny. Listen to me. I mean, the state the house is in at the moment, we'd be selling ourselves short. If we did it up, we'd get a much better price. Why don't we? We'll do that, and then we'll look for somewhere new.
Right, well, I'm going to leave you to it. Said I'd see Liz off.
Yeah, I'm going to get off as well.
I'll be seeing you again, no doubt.
I'm sure.
This isn't going to sort itself out overnight, is it? Bye, love.
Bye. See you. Bye.
Any more you want to know?
I think I've got the broad picture. Where is he now?
He's staying over at a friend's for a couple of nights.
And where does he think you are?
Away on business.
You only came here to stop me going up there, didn't you? So you wouldn't find out about me. You got a picture of him? Or am I to be denied that too?
That's last summer on holiday.
Handsome lad. Never guess who his father was. So, you're going to go back and not say you've been here?
That was the intention.
Not a very good basis for an improved relationship, is it?
Don't suppose it is, no.
So how long does this go on? Another 12 years? Or do I go to my grave without seeing him? You've done the hard bit now.
It's Mike.
You'll never find out from me. And whether to see Adam or not won't alter that.
I have to be sure.
Give you my word. Am I that bad a person that you have to carry on punishing me? It's hurting him too, keeping us apart like this. Please, Susan, you've kept me frozen out for long enough. Isn't it time you let me back in?
So where are you going to stay when you get there?
I've got a cheap hotel. I found it through the tourist board. It'll do till I get a place of my own. Of course, some rent from this place would help on that score.
Forgot to tell you. Eileen's interested, but the rent's too high.
All right, well, is she reliable?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Right. We'll negotiate. Although don't go mad. I'll leave it to you.
OK.
Shall I come to the station with you?
No, you're all right.
It's not much of a send-off.
I'm not bothered. I've said my goodbyes to this street once before. It's what I'm going to that matters now.
All the best, love. I'll be thinking of you.
Keep in touch.
I will. And you just hang in there. Go on, have a safe journey.
Thanks.
Hey, and invite me down once you get settled. We'll have a girls' night out.
Hey, I'll hold you to that.
We'll plan Jim's coming out party.
Right.
Oh, hiya.
Hiya.
Wow, you look lovely.
Oh, thanks. You look pretty cool yourself. You do know your underpants are showing, don't you?
Well, yeah, it's meant to look dead sexy like them American pop stars.
Oh, right. Don't remember seeing Eminem in sky blue ones, but...
Well, my white ones are in the wash.
All right.
You think I look stupid, don't you?
No, do I heck? I think you look dead cute. Come here.
Just look at her. Loves it, doesn't she?
She reminds me of Madonna in Evita. You could just see her, couldn't you, waving to crowds from town hall.
She's good at it, though, you've got to admit.
Good at what? Chatting up drunken old blokes? Well, she ought to be. She's married to one.
87p, Tart. Yep. Drinking my own losses here when you think about it. How do you work that out? I could have bought half a dozen of these with your pay rise. You should have joined us out on strike then, shouldn't you? Scab.
So what do you think, then? You haven't said anything since lunchtime.
I suppose I'm worried it's just a delaying tactic.
No, it's not. But what we don't want to do is rush into things and lose out on a whole load of money. We have to buy somewhere bigger. It's important when you've got a family.
So what kind of timescale are we talking about?
Well, don't know, a couple of months. It depends how quick we can do it. I swear to you, Danny, I'm not messing about. I'm thinking about the money.
OK. All right, I'll make a start this weekend. You've got to pick out the paint. I'm rubbish at colour schemes.
Problem solved.
You what?
I found someone to move in with you.
Oh, great. Who?
There'll be no intruders at night with him around.
Oh, so it's a bloke then?
Mm-hmm.
Is he gorgeous?
Dougie,
Hello.
are you gorgeous?
Well, I've had no complaints.
Toya wants to know.
To us.
To us.
You nervous?
Me? No, not at all.
Because there's no need to be, is there?
Oh, when I got what we need.
Indigestion tablets, eh?
No. What's it? We don't want any accidents, do we?
You really do say the most romantic things, you know.
Sorry.
So, do mates get free drinks now or what?
Do you get free knickers over at Road?
Well, no, but...
Do pigs fly?
Worth a try.
Call that a try? Good job you don't buy for Underworld. Place would go bankrupt in 5 minutes.
You know, I'm enjoying this. I pay them on a Friday afternoon. A couple of hours later, I take it all off them in here. They're working for me for nothing.
Careful, Mike. We don't want him hearing.
I don't suppose you're over the moon about me moving in.
That's putting it mildly.
Well, I'm here to stay, so you can like it or love it.
Hey. Hi. You ready for another?
Another what? Kick in the face?
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, I thought we were getting on all right.
Yeah, so did I. Until you blanked me the other week. And let me tell you something. I don't let nobody do that to me.
I had a lot on my mind that night.
Oh, well. And let me give you one less thing to worry about. You on your own?
Yeah.
Not anymore, you're not.
I rang Tracy earlier.
Nothing to do with what Susan said, of course.
Everything to do with what Susan said, I'm afraid.
How is she?
Oh, she's fine. She's under love.
You know, I do think she was hard on you, Ken. You did a lot towards getting Tracy and Robert back together the last time she was here.
She had a point, though. Tracy thought it must be a problem making me ring her. Just about says it all, doesn't it?
So, did you get any further with Susan?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. I managed to persuade her to let me meet Adam.
Really?
Coming down on the train tomorrow.
Oh, well. Now, that's a turnaround. What? It's coming here. What about Mike?
He won't know a thing.
You must be thrilled.
Can't wait.
Listen, I'm sorry I stuck my oar in earlier.
Well, it didn't exactly help bringing up Mike Baldwin. I mean, it's him she's worried about more than anything else.
But you sorted it out in the end?
For the time being, yeah. But what'll happen after we meet tomorrow, it's anybody's guess.
Right, I spoke to my mum and she'll knock 10% off.
Does that make it 315?
Yeah.
No, it's still too much.
Well, look, you try finding a house in a decent street where they don't board up the windows and don't play guy folks with your car every night.
Make it 275.
I'm not a charity.
280. Wouldn't it be worth having someone in there who you can trust who's not going to smash the place up? And I'll be just across the road when you need helping out.
300, and that's my last offer. There's no point me doing it after going any lower.
Oh, 290.
Get off.
Well, just say the word and you can have a month's rent in your sweaty little palm by Monday. That's one problem less for you to worry about, isn't it?
Go on then.
So, how many people do you employ in this taxi firm of yours, then?
Well, there's 80 in the northwest. Then there's London, so another 50 down there.
And you're taking the mick, right?
I think it's called giving as good as you get. Well, he's gone now, so you can go and sit on your own.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Yeah, glad to be of use.
Well, do you want me to go?
Suit yourself. Just don't stay because you feel you have to.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'll stay if it's all right with you. Come on, get your drink. Oh, listen, I've messaged you about it, doesn't matter.
Oh, all right, tell you what, stay. Maybe I've been a bit touchy. Start again, shall we?
Come on.
Maria, wait. I'm scared.
Why?
Well, what if I don't live up to your...
Expectations. You've already gone way beyond them.
Well, every day you read something in the paper about some woman that's left her husband or the boyfriend and gone off and had an affair.
I'm not going to run off with anyone. You're the only man I want.
I think that's why I've put this off so long. I didn't want to be a disappointment to you.
Tyrone, you could never be that.